thought you can get away from me, huh? A fellow merchant. A fellow merchant packing his own time. I got the keg! I'm blowing it up! There are many trading companies in the Sea of Thieves. Maybe you want to dig up buried treasure for the Gold Hoarders, or battle skeleton armies for the Order of Souls. And then there's the Merchant Alliance. Only the bravest and most hardcore gamers dare tackle the challenges this company offers. You'll have to sail from island to island collecting animals and delivering cargo. And if that doesn't sound dangerous, you clearly have never been bit by a snake before. I mean, come on, how is this not the most exciting thing you've ever seen? Okay, so maybe it's not as exciting as the other companies, but you can't deny the gold. I mean, a gold pig sells for between 1,500 and 3,000 gold, while a captain's chest sells for between 560 and 1,100 gold, which begs the question, what the hell is even inside these chests? Is it just chopped up pigs? Who's in charge of the Sea of Thieves economy? But gold is not my main objective today. If you watch my channel, you know that I've recently reset my pirates, so all of my reputation was reset back to 0, and I no longer have my pirate legend status. That is what I hope to rectify in today's video. To become a pirate legend, you need to reach level 50 in 3 of the trading companies in the game, and I already have that for 2 of them. The last company I need to hit 50 in is the Merchant Alliance. So that's the objective for today's video. We're gonna grind some merchant quests and probably get into some shenanigans along the way, all in an effort to reach pirate legend status once again. And before I do this, I want to say a huge thank you to everybody who's watched my videos recently. We just became a YouTube partner on this channel, and during our last stream, we had several people gifting well over 200 memberships to the channel. So if you're wondering why you're a member all of a sudden, that's probably why. And we also got a raid during that stream from Siggy, one of the biggest Sea of Thieves YouTubers on this site. Or at least he tried to. According to his viewers who came into the chat, he was looking up tutorials on how to actually raid people on YouTube and gave up, which honestly, I don't blame him. YouTube is a great platform. I love this website so much, but when it comes to streams, they are very unintuitive and confusing. But a bunch of his viewers still came over even without the raid feature technically working. So thank you to Siggy for the raid. I was definitely not expecting a raid from one of the biggest Sea of Thieves YouTubers on my very first stream as a partner on this channel. So I just want to take a moment in this video to say thank you to everybody. I hope I can continue to make more Sea of Thieves content for you all to enjoy. And Siggy, if you ever need another swabby to train for another video, hit me up because I could definitely use the training.
Where?
He's on our ship! How the hell did he go here so fast?
Oh, we are getting close to second already. I can't even.
Oh my god, we're getting fucking cooked right now.
We're
Anchored, oh god.
I don't think we were ready.
I don't think we're ready either.
I think
He's still on our boat with the blunderbuss. Alright, I killed him. Boy, oh shit. Oh, we're getting cooked. We're getting fucking cooked right now. Drop the sails and go.
There is a border.
Oh, he's on our boat again. God damn it.
No.
He's still on. No, we're still fighting. There you go.
Got him. He's dead.
Alright,
Oh my
anchor up,
God.
anchor up. You ain't getting cooked, you're getting deep fried. Bro, we're getting fucking spit roasted right now. Holy shit. He's back on! He's back on already!
I'm dead, run!
I know! I'm trying, gotta heal.
I'm just gonna offer, don't worry about me. Anchored again.
Oh my god, this is so fucking bad.
You were not ready.
We were not ready for PvP, man. We're surviving at least! He's back on! He's downstairs! Hit him once.
We're down.
He's dead. We're not down yet, cat dog! Don't quit on me, cat dog! Don't quit! We're not down yet! We're gonna survive! We're gonna get through this, I swear! We're gonna make this out somehow! No, we're dead. That was fun. That was good. I had a good time with that. We got wrecked.
I'm literally just gonna go pretend to board a ghost ship.
That is like the most copium I've ever seen in my life. I'm gonna go pretend to board a ghost ship because I just got my ass handed to us in Hourglass. Yeah, you can see why I'll be sticking with the Merchant Alliance voyages for this video. And our venture cannot begin until we're dressed for the part. After all, we're not swashbuckling pirates anymore with the freedom to sail the seas as we please. We are but humble merchants today, and we must be in uniform. We kick things off with some classic animal hunting voyages. These are a little bit different from how they used to be back when the game first came out. It used to be that you collect crates from the outpost and then have to go find the animals on your own. But now you find both the animals and the crates on the island with the voyage. It does make things easier, but I kind of prefer the old way because then you could have stacked multiple animal crates and then stack animals to grind out multiple voyages more efficiently. And efficiency is sort of the whole fun of the Merchant Alliance. And I know fun is subjective here. I know most people probably don't even want to touch the merchant voyages. And you know, that's fair, but it's kind of weird for me. When I'm not playing this game, I'm actually an Amazon driver, and I also do Grubhub deliveries. So I'm already doing deliveries and stacking packages all day as my day job. So it's kind of weird, but I kind of find the act of figuring out the most efficient routes and all that kind of stuff, I find that kind of fun. But even if you don't like this sort of thing, you can always make your own fun. Stop squealing, it's gonna be okay. There you go, you'll be safe here. We loaded up our animals and headed to the outpost. The nice thing about doing merchant runs is you're always going to be ending the voyage by selling something to somebody. So you'll never be in a situation where you have tons of loot stacked up and might lose it to other players, making the Merchant Alliance very noob friendly. The only downside is your cargo is often fragile. Animals can be killed, so getting into fights with other players or skeleton ships is something you probably want to avoid. And the pigs can even die if you don't feed them. I wanted to show this off for the video, but we waited for a long time and they just never got hungry. I don't know if us burying them alive had anything to do with that, or maybe Rare just nerfed them, but I remember in the early days, pigs would cry like every 5 seconds for food. Oh, you can't feed them pork? Why not? What? We can't make them cannibals?
I guess not.
Alright, Trinket, where you at? Where you then? Here, buddy. You can have that. Okay, where's Sky then? Sky gets it.
She's sleeping.
Yeah, Sky will eat anything. For our next voyage, we decided to try a cargo run. These also have changed from the last time I remember doing them. It used to be as soon as you collected the cargo, the voyage ends and you can drop another one. But now you actually have to deliver the goods for it to end the voyage, meaning you can't stack these like you used to. I'm not sure why they felt the need to nerf these quests, to be honest. Maybe people were earning too much of an honest living with the Merchant Alliance. We also picked up some commodities. If you're running Merchant Emissary, you absolutely should be utilizing this mechanic. You can buy commodities from any outpost in the Merchant Alliance tent. And if you take a look at the book next to them, you'll see a list of all the outposts along with their surplus and sought after commodities. The idea is to buy low and sell high. And if you want to maximize your profits, you should make sure that you're selling only the ones the outpost is sought after, because they'll pay more for those. Me personally, I'm kind of lazy, and if you have a grade 5 Merchant Emissary, you're pretty much making a profit either way, so I always just pile up my commodities and sell them all, regardless of what the outpost actually wants. Just remember that you can't sell the commodities at the outpost at which you bought them at, so make sure you go to a different outpost when you're ready to sell them, which shouldn't be a problem if you're running merchant voyages because you're going to be sailing all around the server anyway. Our cargo was going to Plunder Outpost. There are 3 different types of cargo in this game. Cloths that need to be kept dry, so make sure you don't go in the water with these. It's also a good idea to keep them below deck in case it rains. Rum bottles are fragile and will break if you jump around with them too much, or if they take damage from cannons or gunshots. And then there's plants, which need to be watered every few minutes. A pro tip if you have plants is to put some buckets of water on your boat, that way they stay hydrated without you needing to tend to them. Now cargo runs and animal quests are pretty good for quick and easy gold, but the best voyage for the Merchant Alliance in my opinion is the Lost Shipment voyages. These voyages have you tracking down a missing shipment from an NPC ship, and they take a bit longer, but you get so much more treasure from these. The voyage tells you where the NPC ship started his voyage and where it was heading, and it's up to you to explore their route and find the clues leading you to their shipwrecks. Sometimes you'll find the clues floating in the ocean, so keep your eyes peeled in the sky for some seagulls, which will always tell you that there's something there. Other times, the clue will be on the islands themselves. What is this? Treasure? On company time?
It could have been a storage crate.
Trinket, write her up. While exploring the clue locations, make sure you keep an eye out for the merchant's key so you get all the loot from the shipwreck at the end of the voyage. Once you find that key, you can actually just sail to around where the ending destination is on the voyage, so you're pretty lucky if you find it early like we did. So we sailed to the end and found our shipwreck, but noticed a ship at a nearby outpost. CatDog decided to go load up the boat with the loot while I paid them a visit to make sure they weren't going to be a problem. They pulled away just as I got there, but I was able to grab onto their ladder, and I decided I'll hang around for a second to see what they were planning on doing. But then I heard them loading the cannons, and then I knew their intentions were not friendly. But I was surprised for what I found next.
Okay, I'm coming.
A fellow merchant. Bro, he's in the merchant gear. He's attacking us. A fellow merchant. CatDog, sink this fucking guy.
Wait, he's in the merchant gear, but his ship
Yeah,
is all gold
he's dressed up
hoarders?
like a merchant.
But his ship's all gold hoarders.
How dare you, sir, attack a fellow member of the Merchant Alliance? Shame! For shame! This would be going in your company review.
Alright, he has to be down.
Oh, he's out. Yeah, I got him. A fellow merchant attacking his own kind. Yeah, I'm going right to HR about this one. The Merchant Alliance does not take attacking your fellow employees kindly. And as we were grabbing all the loot, a brigantine decided to join the party. But we just stuck to the Merchant Alliance employee handbook, and policy states to defend company property at all costs. With these two ships dealt with, we went back to grab the rest of the loot. And we did a few more of these voyages, but we were starting to get a little bored. And my progress towards the Merchant Alliance was going pretty slow. But on one of these voyages, I accidentally drowned while grabbing loot because I forgot food. But on the Ferry of the Damned, I encountered this guy.
Ahoy.
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah, there's these guys at Port of the Dam. They keep doing this. Trying to help us. Could you?
Oh yeah?
They're being toxic too. Yeah.
You want some help?
Yeah. Could you? We'll let you. Like we're about to get off anyway. But you can take the rest of the loot with you.
I'll let you
Alright, yeah,
know.
we'll head over.
All right. Thanks.
Yeah.
There's these merchant kids on.
They really just, did this. They really called us merchant kids? Well, now I don't want to help him. Needless to say, after grinding merchant voyages for hours, we were both very much open to the idea of doing something different. So we sold up our loot and headed to the Fort of the Dam to help our friends out.
Yeah, come shoot the shoe boat, whatever the fuck this is called.
Are you the good guys? Are you the guys who? Wait, sink who? Who are we sinking? The sloop?
This sloop. Help me
All right.
this sloop.
Fire! Fire! Fire him! Fire! I'm bringing a keg!
Get the keg over here!
I got the keg! I got the keg! I'm blowing it up!
Oh, hell yeah.
Sink it, boy! Sink it down!
Get him! Get him! Hey, who's the bad guy? Who do I shoot? Who's the bad guy?
Not me. The skeleton curse is not the bad guy.
Alright, skeleton curse is good. Got it.
Yeah, the skeleton curse is me. I'm gonna come on your boat because I'm a little bit scared of these guys because they have more ammo than me.
Okay.
Now, some of you more observant viewers watching might have noticed that these gamer tags are different from the guys in the Ferry of the Damned. Well, I wasn't paying close enough attention to this. At this time, I thought I was fighting the toxic crew that the person on the ferry mentioned, and at first they seemed cool, but as we were collecting the loot, they started acting really sus.
Eat my butt. Yes, just like that. Eat my butt. Yeah, eat my butt. Just like that. Yeah, chew it.
Yeah, so what I think happened was that sloop that we helped sink was the crew who asked for our help originally. They must have sunk these guys' boat, but then the crew survived and were spawn camping them, and we just happened to roll up at the wrong time, and in the confusion, we ended up sinking the wrong boat. And my suspicions were confirmed that this was the toxic crew when I saw Sea of Thieves gooned as this guy's gamer tag, and they just started being really obnoxious after that. For times like these, when you get obnoxious or toxic crews, there's a very easy solution, and that is to simply mute them. I set a hotkey, so with the touch of a button I can just mute all other players, so you don't have to hear their bullshit. And the idea of these guys talking all their shit and being stupid to absolutely nobody is really funny to me. If you're a console player who doesn't know anything about hotkeys, you can check out my video on controller settings, which has tons of tips if you play on a controller. Now all that's left to do is to fight them and get the hell out of here.
Okay, be ready. Try to keep them off me. You might hit them.
After wrestling with them for a little bit, we managed to break away. They got one last border on us in an attempt to stop us from leaving with all the loot, but we managed to kill them and we were home free. Those guys were definitely weirdos, but without them, this entire video would just be merchant voyages, so I mean, I guess thank you guys for the content. And to the guy who asked us for help on the Ferry of the Damned, I am so sorry if I did end up sinking you guys. These guys were very deceptive with how they acted normal at first before letting their true brain rot show. We definitely did not want to stick around on this server with all those weirdos, so we sold all of our loot and dove to some raid voyages to continue our merchant grind. I was so desperate that we were even taking all of the boom kegs from skeleton forts, and even with the grade 5 merchant emissary, these are worth so little, it's definitely not worth the risk. If you ever get a voyage for a gunpowder keg delivery, those are worth a lot more, but without a voyage, these hardly made a dent to my progress, and at the end of the day, I only reached level 46 in the Merchant Alliance. But the next time that we played, Rare has given us a little gift. Right now, up until May 23rd, we have special Gilded Voyages for each of the companies. These voyages are very lucrative, offering very high value items. The catch is you only get one of these voyages, and if you get attacked and lose all the loot, it's gone for good. And they're only available till May 23rd. So with everybody out doing their voyages at the same time, other players are very likely to attack you for your gilded loot. But that won't stop us, because I was determined to hit Pirate Legend today. So we started our Gilded Merchant Voyage, and right as we did, a ship was rolling up to the outpost. They ended up not being a threat, but it was not a good sign. But I couldn't resist having some fun with them. Yoink! I'm gonna see if he grabs another one. I'm just gonna yoink it out of his hands and sell it again.
Oh my gosh.
He's looking around for his loot. He's wondering where it went.
Oh my gosh.
I shot him once with the pistol, went back on a barrel.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, he's going. He's taking off now. You thought you can get away from me, huh? Not on my watch. Get your ass back here. Hey, don't you throw knives at me. Hey, stop that. That's dangerous. You're gonna poke your eye out. Hello there. Just standing here with the lead paint stare. Alright, this is clearly a new player. No, we don't gotta kill him. It's fine. I already stole some of his shit. I'm just gonna keep harpooning them back up here. Every time they go to their boat, I'm just gonna harpoon them.
Gosh.
They're just like so confused right now. They're like a deer in headlights. Like, what do I do? These Gilded Voyages are a lot longer than your typical voyage. They're not much different, but you'll have multiple islands to visit, so make sure you have at least, I'd say, about 2 hours to play before doing these, just to make sure you finish them. And I know someone in the comments is gonna go, Dust, they don't take 2 hours. I know, they probably take closer to like an hour to finish, but you know, you might get sidetracked along the way, you might get attacked, so it's best to give yourself time to complete them. These cargo runs only give us like 2 items each, but they're very high value items, 10,000 gold each. But for some reason, we weren't getting our emissary value on these. Rare, you owe me more gold. Luckily, the emissary bug only affected the cargo. The real treasure in these voyages are the X marks the spots dig maps. These contain 3 of the highest value hero items, you know, the ones you normally only get sometimes during a raid voyage. So we headed to the islands to dig them up. Oh, a shiny.
Shiny.
Cat Dog, why are you walking to? How do you plan on getting to that on the wall? Let's watch Cat Dog. Let me see Cat Dog's plan. I wanna know what your plan was.
Shiny.
You have a harpoon, Cat Dog.
Yes, but
Shiny.
Shiny makes all.
Go on.
Out the window.
Go on, go get it.
I
Let's see
hit
it.
them. I have to find it now. Ah. Oh.
Yeah! Perfect! Good plan.
No,
I got it.
Shiny.
Oh! Hey, this is somebody's all of eyes seeing souls. This is like one of their voyage items. Yeah, looks like someone was doing their Order of Souls Gilded Voyage here, and they left this behind. Well, finders keepers, as they say. We managed to dig up the rest of our loot and sell with no trouble, and these things were worth like 30k each, which was more than enough to hit the goal. And with that, gamers, I am now officially a pirate legend. And the timing is so perfect because I just hit the requirements for YouTube partnership on this channel as well. So it's like I'm achieving something in the game and on the channel in real life. Now I just have to time my level 1000 Hourglass curse with getting 100,000 subscribers so I can get that play button and my curse at the same time too. Keep the trend going. Hitting Pirate Legend in 2024 was definitely a completely different experience to doing it back when the game first came out. And with the variety of all the content available these days, I can confidently say that it was a much better experience than grinding out skeleton forts or doing the Merchant Alliance exploit back in the day. So I'm very glad I got to experience the journey again. And I even got to celebrate with my very first steal as a pirate legend.
You steal their sugar?
Yeah.
Man, like what?
Oh god, come on, no, look at stun. Oh, I got stunned, fuck!
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, but I got your sugar! I'm the sugar thief! With that, gamers, that is the end of this video. If you want to see my first adventures after I reset my pirate, you can watch this video here for some more nautical shenanigans. I'm also going to be streaming about once a week or so here on YouTube, probably on Fridays or Saturdays, so make sure if you're new here, you subscribe so you know when I'm going to be live again. Thank you all so much for watching and supporting the channel, and as always, stay epic, gamers.